Mike, don't you think that's comics in general? We're a neurotic group. Like it's hard to find
the funny ones,
normal ones.
Yeah,
like we're all a little odd and bizarre.
Yes.
Like we got to the hotel last night, and I had about 45 minutes before I had to get to the show, and I just started yelling at my boyfriend. And he goes, "What did I do?" And I go, "I don't know. You know what you did. Just why can't you just let me be me?" And he's like,
"Oh, it must be so hard dating."
He went downstairs, and when he came back up, I said, "Dude, you know what happened, right?" And he goes, "Yep, it's okay."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and I'm like, "What can I tell you?"
That's a good. I'm surprised you guys aren't closer.
I'm ready to go perform in front of people. Like,
right, you got to get charged up.
I have my own nerves and craziness, and I'm like, I don't know why you had to drive the car the way you did. And he's like, "What'd I do?" I'm like, "You know what you did." Just
My wife doesn't. She gives me a hard time when I text and drive. She doesn't want me to be on my phone at all. But yet, if she wants to show me something, then it's okay. Look at that thing I just texted you. I go, "Oh, now I can look at my phone while I'm driving." Like that bugs me.
Not when you're driving, but when you come to the light.
No, but if I'm driving and I send somebody a text, okay, I just write back, "Okay, cool." She's like, "You're driving, don't text and drive." And then 5 minutes later, she'll be like, "Ooh, look at that thing I just sent you for upstairs. Like, I want to put this in the upstairs room." I'm like, "Oh, now I can look at."
She's not in the car with you.
Yeah, she's in the car with me. She's 2 inches away from me, and she texts something to me.
That's
women, I'll never understand you.
Well, we're hypocritical.
Yeah, I know.
But it's also we also juggle so much. How much do you juggle?
I'm a juggler.
Really, Mike?
How dare you? I run the ship. I run a couple of ships. I run this ship. I run that ship. This ship wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me.
Do you delegate or do you?
Yeah, I delegate. I don't do nothing.
Okay, so you're very good at delegating.
Yes.
That's a difficult thing.
Do I delegate? Joe walks the dogs every day.
That's right.
Joe throws the garbage every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Gio gets the coffee.
Joe takes his poop in the box to the.
Galvin's funny every day.
Yeah.
And you make sure you make the money to make sure everyone can do that.
Exactly.
I got that.
So.
But women, we not only do we delegate, but then we double check.
Yeah, you're paying.
Then we make sure. Hold on, before you send the poop box, let me look at it. Let me make sure it's going to the right place. Hold on, the dog's got something hanging off his butt.
Yeah.
Like we make sure everything's done perfectly well the first time. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
And
this is where you're right. I'll tell you where you're right. My dog can tell me when she has to go outside. So I'll walk the dog, and then 15 minutes later she'll come over, touch my hand, and walk to the door. Touch my hand and walk to the door. And my wife goes, she has to go outside. I go, I just took her out. 15 minutes ago. My wife's like, she has to go outside. And she'll get up and take her out, and the dog will poop. Where I would have just let her suffer until her kitties exploded. Well, because I just took her out. But she's smarter. She knows when she knows, she knows.
right, and the dog was holding it because she wanted to go out longer.
Right. I screwed her.
And this dumb bastard brought her back home. And she was like,
Exactly.
you don't do, I'm not done.
Yeah, give me a break.
You got to let me keep going until I'm gone.
Listen,
So that's what women do. Like, we realize the dog's got to go to the bathroom, so they can't come back home until she's gone. Guys are like, "Hey, I walked around the block. She didn't go. You got to go. You go right then."
Yeah.
Why is it when women imitate guys, we're all retarded?
What?
Whenever women imitate guys, we're all retarded.
Because that's how you all
No, we're not.
in our heads. This is how my boyfriend sounds to me. I don't know. And he's like Napoleon Dynamite. Like, in my mind, his eyes are always closed, and he's always like, I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I kind of want to eat. I'm like, do you think we should break up? Well, I don't know. I want to punch him.
I hope he smothers you with a pillow tonight.
He's not going to smother. Are you kidding me? I don't go to sleep. I don't sleep.
When I say something to Carmen, I'll go, "Carmen, get that out of the car." And she goes, and then you said to me, "Oh, Carmen, get that out of the car." I never talk like that.
I love how breathy.
I'm retarded.
Carmen
Rocky.
is like your daughter. She's making you really fat. Like you're breathless.
Yeah.
Carmen.
Thanks, Carmen.
You're welcome. That's how you sound to me. Go do this.
Yeah. I don't ever talk like that.
That's how you talk. I don't ever talk
My
like
wife
that.
used to go, "I can't understand you. You mumble when you talk." And I go, I talk for a living. For a living, I do it. I get paid to talk. I know what I'm doing.
But then when you talk to your wife,
I don't give her the
my
same
boyfriend
effort.
does it too. And I'm like, there wasn't a word. That wasn't a word. Or he talks in just words. Like I'm like, are you hungry? Hungry.
That's how drained we are of dealing with you. We're so drained.
Do you want to go out? Out.
Who are you thinking, Gronk?
You just said out? Well, yes or no? Out. Yes or no?
Yes.
And then Steve does this all the time to me. And then I go, you're doing this on purpose. You're trying to control me. And he goes, what are you talking about? And that's the one I hate when guys go, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about something from another. Like, where were you? I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I'm talking about
who are you?
What I'm going to tell the police officers when they get here, because I'm going to murder you in a million ways. I think sometimes about how I'll kill him.
Yeah, me too. I've already got it planned out.
On how you're going to kill her?
Yeah, it's simple. I've said this so many times.
Back of a boat.
No.
Right off a boat.
No, because eventually she'll float to the top. I can't get divorced because I lose everything. So when it's time for us to break up,
you will lose everything.
Yeah, we just go hiking, and then I give her a old foot.
I've always said hiking or a boat. Hey, is that a bear?
Exactly.
Right off the side.
Hey, watch the edge. Boom! Right in the back of the knee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I hit him with a paddle. Mm-hmm. Look, he went off the canoe.
But the only problem is,
grab this. Hold it.
I've been saying it so long. And then we were in California and we went hiking, and it got dark really quick. And on the way back, we couldn't see anything. And I thought if she falls now and dies legitimately, they're going to think I killed her, because I've been saying how I want to push her off a mountain so bad. So now I got to stop saying that. That's why I haven't brought up boat one time. Just in case.
Well,
Boat's more
it's
logical.
actually perfect, because then you'd be like, why would I do that?
Yeah, why would I say it? I wouldn't give it away.
Perfect Law and Order.
I've been saying it for years.
I've been saying it for years, so that's how you think I really killed her?
Come on.
But what you have to be careful of, there's wilderness cameras now everywhere.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And they get triggered, like there'll be a picture of your wife, and you're taking a picture of her, and you just see your hand shove her.
Or me in a Bruce Lee pose with my foot in the back of her head. Yeah.
It's 45 minutes after the mountain lion goes past. This dumb guy pushes his wife off the cliff. By the way, Lynn, my wife just texted me and she said, I really like this lady. And I go, yeah, of course, because you were yelling at me last night for the same thing she's talking about.
Why? What'd you do last night?
I gambled and I won. And I was up late.
First of all, change your tone and stop yelling at me.
Right. You just triggered me because you made me think of her yelling at me.
You red-faced freak. Where's the money?
It's in my bank account.
In your bank account?
Yeah.
You have your own bank account?
Of course I do.
Well, first of all, transfer half of it to her.
No.
Now
How
or
much did
later.
you gamble?
How much did I win?
No, how much did you gamble?
I gambled about 200.
And how much did you win?
A little over 1,000.
Okay, well, you did good this
Thank
time,
you.
idiot.
That's no. Not
We have a problem on this show. Hard Rock has a new betting app.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is click on what's live. Dude, we spent the whole day betting on table tennis in Germany yesterday. And we're winning. And we're winning.
Some
we
of us.
know players now. We're like, oh, Capic's playing. Like, we know table tennis players now. Yeah.
Okay, but do you have a cap, like how much you can gamble a day?
Yeah, but he still has his house.
No, but I put it on myself. I'm very good with it.
Yeah, that you know what? Every degenerate, that's how every single degenerate gambler says,
have it under
I'm
control.
very good. I have it under control.
did I say I
I
have
just
a
do it so I
system?
have a nice hotel room.
I didn't say I have a system. I said I'm very good at it. I'm very controlled with it.
But then why did your
She's-
wife yell at you?
Because she's
I don't
not
know.
getting, she didn't get to gamble.
She loves to gamble. She loves to go over to Hard Rock. We love to go over there together.
Okay.
But I tell her once you win, and she won the other day. She won almost $3,000, and I go,
Wonderful.
I go,
See, she won more than you.
I go, she did. I go, be a winner for a while. I go, buy something nice. She got herself a nice Gucci bag, one of those waist ones.
Be a
and
winner
stuff.
for a while?
Yeah, instead of going back and
I
losing
hate
it.
you.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, first of all, that sounds like you're saying she's a loser usually.
No. I'm saying keep your money for a little while. Like, don't go and give it. She wants to go back the next day.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
so but how about, why can't you phrase it like, you earned the opportunity to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
And so instead
could
of feeling
phrase it
like you
better.
need to go earn more, why don't you enjoy yourself and then gamble again after, bring the new purse.
But she yelled at me last night because I was up past my bedtime. time.
Because
and I
she was
wondering-
in bed and he wasn't in bed with her.
And I was wondering, I go, am I keeping you up? I go, is the TV too loud? And she goes, no. And I go, then what is the problem? I go, is the
Because she
electric
probably
still on?
just wanted to cuddle and be with
she
you.
didn't.
No,
No, trust
no.
me. She put her mouthpiece in and she turned over.
You know what? What's her name?
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny. This is Lynn. Hi. No more BJs.
Oh.
Whoa.
Cut him off
That's
for a
like
week.
Crazy now.
Oh no.
A week. Or you know what? Go ahead, do it, but just a little teeth
That's fine.
Make him remember.
and no
it.
hands.
Yeah,
No hands this
hands.
week.
Oh wow, wow.
Just put your hands behind your head like you're doing a sit up.
I like a no-hander every once in a while.
Oh. I don't even like doing that anymore. If I
you ever like doing
if I
it?
do blow them, it's like a cashier at Walmart just leaning on one arm.
I'm gonna ask my wife to do that. Act like you're really bored. I don't look at.
That's hilarious. That's like a Jim Norton line.
Yeah, give me
Act
your-
like you hate me.
Yeah.
Just do it with the real disdain you should be doing it.
No, that's the one thing I think that that is good. Like you know, we're not doing it all the time. We've been married 22 years. But I could just catch one of those every once in a while. I'm happy. That's it. And I'm down with whatever. Like anytime she's like, let's do this, I'm like, all right, I'm in. You know,
I'm in. Like, go play with yourself across the room. I'll squeeze my boob and you go play
yeah,
with
I'd do
yourself.
that. I'd be down with that too if she really wanted to do
Yeah,
it.
I think most guys are okay with that. There's
We don't care.
Absolutely.
As long as we're not fully alone, it's cool. Like if you're in the vicinity, that's all I need.
Someone asked me recently, one of my girlfriends said, would you be okay if your guy got a rub and tug at a massage parlor? And I said, are you kidding? I will get him the gift certificate. Like, that is great.
I wish my wife would give me the
because
numbers.
it's not a real hooker. There's no STD.
Right. I used to jokingly say that if I was going to cheat on my wife, I'd cheat on her with like a 60, 70-year-old woman or something like that, just so that she wouldn't even consider it like a real, like there's no competition there. Just some old broad.
Who takes her teeth out.
Yeah. She was like, gross. She'd be like, gross, whatever. Do what you want.
And she's not, and but you're like, I see that, Myrtle's okay. Hey, Mike, good to see you.
You ready to get down? You ready to get down, Myrtle?